All right. So good evening, everyone. I am here with Glen. We are going to do a strain review this evening and have a little bit of a cannabis-based discussion. So, Glen, what are we actually reviewing tonight?
Tonight, we're going to review Wappa from Cannafarms. Wappa is an indica. It's roughly, what are we at, 19.5, so just below 20%. It's a great indica. It's a 60% indica dominant strain. Really good for night. We kind of, Jessica and I were thinking about what we were going to have today, and I think it was you that recommended it. So me, been having kind of a dull, depressing day, to be quite honest, a lot of anxiety. Wappa is a good strain to kind of turn that around. I'm very impressed with this, and the buds are actually getting a lot nicer.
Yeah, actually, Glenn and I were speaking just before we hopped on this call to record our conversation with you, but this is not the same Wappa I would have seen a while ago from Cannafarms. So that's who's the licensed producer of this bud we're trying today. Cannafarms is in Hope, BC, but this may be the best Wappa I've ever seen come out of that facility. So it seems like maybe they're working on some improvements internally, but I'm very happy.
One or two, like, the buds are nice, thick, and dense, so they did a good packaging job. All right, what are you using for consumption method?
So I am vaping in my Utillion 721. I'll be vaping at a temperature of about 375.
Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit lower. I'm vaping my Mighty from Stores and Bickle. So I have it packed. Oh, yours all heated up already, eh?
Almost. It's gonna probably die.
200 degrees Celsius. Heats up pretty quick, and we'll see how it tastes. This batch is actually very fresh. I'm impressed by the how dense it is and how nice it's packaged. So good job, Cannafarms, on the presentation. Let's see.
So as for flavor, so how I was feeling before I dosed, I have a very sore body, not gonna lie. It's the day after St. Patty's right now. I was up a little bit late. I'm tired today. I feel beat up physically and just inside. So vaping it, I am getting like a very earthy taste to it, a little bit of a peppery taste. You can even see my smoke coming through. Yeah, I would say peppery, citrusy with a little bit of earth underneath it. Nothing too crazy. My strain that I have is a 19.5%, like you said, but mine is actually packaged from a while ago, well over a year ago. I don't know about anybody else. I know a lot of people don't like utilizing old THC. They're worried to open their packages and concerned like the THC is going down. And yes, I will say that your THC percentages do go down. Your shelf life is like your 6 to 12 months, but the THC converts into CBN. Glenn, I don't know if you've utilized like aged cannabis, but I find I sleep better.
It's that's a good discussion to bring up, especially because I am the person that loves opening jars. I'm like a little kid, and I leave these jars opened, and sometimes I don't want to smoke them because they aged. But as you were explaining, that could be a benefit for somebody like me who wants more sedation. I want to get knocked out when I sleep.
Yeah, so what's interesting about it is your THC does deplete, but you actually create a new molecule in the cannabis plant called CBN. And CBN, you can absolutely go Google it as soon as we're done this conversation and have a look for it for yourself. But there's been people who have compared it to, having 10 times the strength as diazepam for sedation and relaxation. Usually I can watch an entire hockey game, but with this age cannabis, even at the 19%, I'll be knocked out alone, stronger than I ever have any other strain.
So I'm so glad you told me that, because maybe tomorrow or on the weekend, what we'll do is we'll take another strain from either Cannafarms or Abomedics and something that's aged, that's a good indica, and we'll see if it knocks me out. I'm curious to see the difference. Tell me that. I'm tasting earthy, peppery, definitely taste pepper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really like that flavor. My mouth's dry. I'm starting to really feel my effect. Definitely dried my mouth out. I'll need to go get water. there's definitely a cerebral high, but I'm really relaxed. I'm alert, I'm awake, but I'm actually feeling very, very relaxed right now.
Yeah,
No.
calm me down was I don't know. I think when I'm having days like this, I should immediately resort to one of the strains I know. It just kind of led that, it is now, but no better time than the present. So I found that this strain in the past has been a really 180 after I consumed it. It's really been positive on my mood and anxiety. So I'm feeling the effect, starting to feel a lot more calm, like a weight's been kind of taken off my shoulders. So I highly recommend Wappa. It's one of my favorite strains, as you know, from Cannafarms. So I'm going to give it, just because I like it and I know it, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Expect that beautiful buds, packaging was great, taste was great, and the effects I feel are exactly what I wanted and I needed tonight. So happy you chose.
I would definitely score it high on a psychological level. I will definitely give it like an 8 out of 10 for physical. For if you're looking for pain, I didn't get really pain relief, but even just relaxing yourself helps that body tension. So I love this strain. This is personal favorite, and honestly, I'm really impressed. This is not the same, like I said, Wappa I would have seen from Cannafarms a year ago to 4 years ago.
Tune in, guys. Jessica is very, very informed when it comes to medical cannabis. I try to keep up and tie up the loose ends, but she has a lot of knowledge, and we will be going over different strains. So next episode, we will have another strain for you guys to test out.
Have a good night.
Have a good night, guys. Bye, Jessica.